Okay, first and say all praises, glory and honor to how about Shem Yahshua, Bashem Gazadash. Get the one to elders, apostle, teacher, great middle son, following the truth, now so shall want to hopeful like the Israel. And I'm going to start here in 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. And I'm gonna say this on smart that smart the shit that's going around. Well, not going around, but as far as I'm aware, it was mainly seen in Florida. But this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, and this is the importance of the proper watchman sounding the correct alarm. And I'm gonna go with that next. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And the physical incarnation of Satan on the earth. What was that? What scripture I just say? Uncertain sound. Is the so-called white man. The so-called white man. And what? Something I was just thinking, because one of the apostles actually went into this. How this nigga something he said was how the so-called white man, he doesn't just want to kill people, he wants to torture people and experiment on them. And even when you go back in the 1700s, there's this Edomite that had conducted surgical surgery on Israelite women without any anesthesia, and he did that under the guise that black so-called black women feel less pain. He later admitted to he pretty much later said that was bullshit. He knew that that was pretty much bullshit, how black people feel less pain. He knew they felt the same pain as fucking pain. He felt the same amount of pain, but he enjoyed being the bloody man that he is, he enjoyed inflicting pain on our people. And that's the spirit of the so-called white man, destroying everything. Scriptures refer to, like it says, he is as death. Not only does he love killing, but he enjoys inflicting pain. And I'm not sure if the brother actually remembered this, but a couple years ago, one of the brothers in our camp put out a video going into how the so-called white man experimenting on monkeys for research. And in the lab, there were pretty much monkeys with fucking heads cut open and children putting them. But I remember, I'll never forget, there's this one monkey that was in this contraption that pretty much at different at certain intervals, it pretty much jerked the monkey's neck in a certain direction. Now I'm not sure about the what that was used for, but I always refer to it as like a neck breaking machine, because once again, it looked like it broke the nigga's fucking neck, or it attempted to gauge his pain tolerance or some shit like that. But once again, animals being fucking tortured, humans being tortured in a variety of ways, whether it's through these different ailments. Because another thing that the apostle brought out was how these nano machines can hinder your immune system. And there's a lot of things, so whether it's through the air or the water, the inoculation that you received as a child, that greatly hinders and damn near kneecaps your fucking immune system. Which is why you have people that have allergies, people that are getting taken out by fucking common colds. People that's afflicted that the immune system can't fight back and get shit that otherwise it should be able to. But once again, the so-called white man, he loves experimenting not only on animals but on people. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 8. For the trumpet given uncertain sound, and in the ancient world, and even now, you have your trumpets in the form of alarms. Everybody knows, like when you're in school, you have a fucking tornado warning alarm. You have your fire alarm. They have different sounds, different pitches, and You know, we know what those mean. You know, you hear an EMS alarm, you know, coming down the road behind you. What do? You know to pull over. Right, you got your Happy New Year's thing, you know, your birthday alarms in the form of those fucking confetti things and stuff like that. Alarms at your job, very different alarm for very different sounds. And you know, you hear that one alarm for fucking hunkering down in place in the case of some type of national disaster, a nuclear attack. But in the ancient world, it was the same thing, but with actual like physical instruments. You have an alarm for feasts. You know, an announcement for a certain high level figure. An announcement to let people know that, you know, there's niggas at the gate, prepare for war, prepare for battle. Niggas on the horizon. But the thing about it is that there are certain alarms that are supposed to be for certain things, and what the alarm for prophecy is the Heavenly Father's men giving the message of not only what's going on, but how to best position yourself to get through what's going on in the form of seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Verse 8, 1 Corinthians 14:8, for the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? Once again, there were battle alarms, you know, battle sounds. You know, here it is. There's an army coming on the horizon. You know, it like nobody knew what the fuck was going on. You know, just some niggas just fucking pulling through for a damn drive-by. But here it is. You got a nigga that will blast the fucking feast day alarm. Now everybody's docile. You know, everybody like, oh, you know, it's that time already. I thought it was a few months. We still had a few months for that. Okay, you know, everybody, you know, getting their stuff together or whatever. But here it is. He hit the wrong damn sound. You're supposed to hit the war cry. Now, meanwhile, everybody's feasting, you know, having a jolly time, whatnot. You got these niggas kicking the fucking gate, and everybody wondering, whoa, what the fuck just happened? You know, what's going on? It's the same thing now. And you have a lot of that's why I said that's the importance of the actual prophets, because what you have, I was just thinking about that nigga Haman. How I don't watch any of his videos. The only thing I see of the nigga is what brothers put up in their topics for videos and whatnot. And from what, you know, the elders talked about, like the guy doesn't go into actual prophecy. And last few breakdowns, Revelation, I think it was 13 and Daniel 7, he needs his fucking tongue cut out for that. But he completely messed it up. And there was even one of those breakdowns where he said, I wasn't sure about that, which is complete fucking utter nonsense. If you're not sure, then you shut the fuck up. But once again, this nigga, and you have a lot of Jake that are following this nigga. And as far as I'm aware, he's not talking about any of this. That's how you know that nigga is sent. And all of you Jakes who are following him, you deserve to fucking die screaming. Because I'm not sure if the guy refers himself. I know he refers himself as a follower of Christ. But what did the Lord say? If you love him, feed his sheep. And the spirit, well, I think it said, spirit of the Lord is a spirit of prophecy. You know, scripture goes something like that. But what prophesy going into what? The prophecies. Talk about the prophecies. Break down the prophecies correctly. Say what's going on, what's going to happen. Give the people warning. He's not doing that. And you got Israelite camps that aren't doing that. But it's the importance of the prophets. And I'm going to go to this really quickly. What is Smart Dust? Smart Dust is a wireless network of tiny sensors, essentially fucking nano machines that autonomously collect and transmit data from the environment. And you know what? That fog is that's that smart dust, that fog that was seen in Florida. And what when those nano machines get into you, they collect data on you. Going into what? First, you know, it's more and more setting up and linking that whole beast system thing. Now, I'm pretty sure the so-called white man like already most likely dropping this shit from the sky, because you got all this damn chemtrails and shit. Them shit's most likely in the air already. Each mote of these micro electromechanical systems are about the size of a grain of sand and can detect external stimuli such as light, temperature, movement, sound, chemicals, and air pressure in real time. Once again, they'll monitor your body from the inside. Their small and lightweight silicon construction allows them to spin in the air like dust. But that's what it is. It's sand-sized nanomachines. I said same fucking thing. But then again, maybe not, because nanomachines do more than just monitor things. So, but I'll just call them fucking, what they call them, sensors. But even with that, this is what this nigga is doing. And what? Isaiah 14 talks about how he wants to be like God. Why would he want to do this? What reason would he want to do this? This there's a lot of shit that's going on right now. Once again, this goes into what's setting up the whole, part of setting up the beast system. Getting these machines in you so they could tell what's going on. And the elder mentioned how these can link you to, your bank data. Right? Get your blood type and whatnot. And they already got your blood type in the system. They link all that shit up. Now they have all your information. Or not, they already have all your information, but now they have all of your internal information. What's going on in your body. That's what the so-called white man wants to be God. And it's interesting how all of these guys who you people follow aren't talking about these things. Let me see here. Like most other Internet of Things devices, smart dust sensors and continuous communication with one another remain in continuous communication with one another, report back to the central server via Wi-Fi or cellular networks. Since their primary purpose is data collection, these smart systems are equipped to support a wide variety of use cases, from helping reconnaissance teams access remote areas and combat zones to monitoring agricultural crops, as well as the patients from inside their bodies. There you go. Now they're going to push it, once again, they push it as patients, as a medical helpful type of thing. But what they really want, and what they probably likely already have done, is getting this in the bodies of the people. Once again, going into that control that this nigga wants. Most smart dust models remain in the conceptual stage. However, while smart dust devices aren't currently as small as dust particles, whatever the fuck that is, Paul, a senior biomems engineer at Nautilus Biotechnology, told built-in researchers aim to reduce their size to that of a speck of dust using nanotechnology. Oh, there you go. Nanotechnology anyway. See? So it is nanomachines. Even so, as data collection tech has drawn deep-pocketed interest from both government and corporate entities, with a projected global market value set to reach $392 million by 2032. Hopefully it won't last that long. But once again, your government wants control of this tech. Why? To use on your people. It's on you people. But I'm going to go into that really quickly, because they'll say that, it's to help the people. But we all know that the so-called white man, all of his helpful things have been destructive. Case in point, the pandemic inoculation. Within the first maybe the first month of people getting that shit, along with the fucking boosters, you got people that's fucking spazzing out with Tourette's and shit. People all on the internet will fucking Tourette's talk about how they weren't like this before. But what the fuck happened? What changed? Me. Widespread fog sparks wild theories about secret tests. Nearly activity. And this is damage control. But the latest weather-related conspiracy theory to take... And what? Another thing, the UFOs were once a conspiracy theory. Now your government is admitting to it being real and the people are seeing it. Once again, the importance of following the correct men. Because the things that we're saying is fucking happening. You people just don't like it. So then the Lord kills you. The United States claims that fog blanketing large parts of the country contains chemicals and is making people sick. Which is true. It's not that far-fetched because what? You already have all types of nanoparticulates and particles and plastics being dropped from the sky in those streams that those aircrafts let off that are fucking up the people. Dubbed Fog Vid-24 by some, the fog has been affecting large swaths of the country for the last few weeks. Say many social media users is giving them symptoms including coughing, irritated eyes, sore throats, fatigue. One TikTok video that's received tens of thousands of views, David Bammer says it tastes and smells like fireworks. Taste of the air, and this is what this nigga is doing. He wants to experiment and destroy the people. Yet we're the bad guys. This nigga has access to all of these fucking hyper advanced technologies, fucking nano machines, dropping all types of chemicals on you people. And it's affecting people in ways that, you got this fucker that said that ever since this happened, you had, this irritation. So it's like chemicals going down my throat when I breathe. Some are drawing wild conclusions from the phenomenon. For example, claiming that the fog, which may contain small particles, is smart dust. Tiny wireless devices designed to collect and transmit data. Which it is. But, you have damage control. But, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this isn't the first thing that this type of fucking thing has happened. Once again, going into how they drop, all these types of chemicals from the air already. They're just now dropping, these nano machines to test how it's going to, the whole data collection thing, how that's going to work on people. But, once again, the devices of the devil and his damage control. This is what you niggas really wanted? A nigga who's dropping chemicals on you? And drop chemicals on you from the air, the water, the food? Through social media? There's this article that's talking about how the average woman's breast milk is toxic to the infant child in America. It's toxic. It contains toxins. Something that's supposed to, is meant for, nurturing life, contains toxins. This is what you niggas wanted. Under our laws, this shit would not be fucking happening. More devices of the devil. This nigga is a demon. And people you niggas are gonna have to find out the hard fucking way. See, all the research in history apparently wasn't enough. Apparently, Esau has to show those horns. But I hope it's edifying. So y'all praise this glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Ashab Bashim God Kadash. The Ron said it was possible to teach great mess of probably the true Shalom to hope like Israel and the church in Babylon, great America.